Hallmark. You know Hallmark. They've been making great greeting cards. They've got a great channel, the Hallmark movie channel.
Yes.
And they really know how to celebrate Christmas.
They do.
And this tree is lovely. It's the Hallmark Snowdrift spruce tree with quick set technology. Our Hallmark lady of the evening, that didn't sound right. Our Hallmark lady this evening is Ginger. That didn't come out right.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Okay, so good to see you, Ginger.
Great to see
Thank you.
Great to see
nice
you
to
too,
have you
babe.
with
Nice
us.
to be here.
So this is a beautiful flock. This is our only flock tree.
It is, and it's heavily flocked. It looks like it has been plucked out of a winter wonderland in a gorgeous forest that just had that beautiful snowfall. And this is brought to us by Hallmark. And when I say that, I say so much, because Hallmark is known across the world as a company that has been bringing people together, creating these beautiful memories from birthdays to the Christmas holidays. And we have paired with one of the largest manufacturers of these gorgeous trees to bring this Snowdrift Christmas tree to you.
And can I just say right here at the top that this is, I think, the highest rated tree in our assortment. It's actually had very high reviews, and we've got 4 sizes. So we're looking at the 5-footer here.
And available in 2 different color choices too, in that beautiful incandescent white, which is a warm white. And that's what you're looking at here in the 5-foot.
Or the multicolor.
Or the multicolor, which has 5 different colors that are in it. It has the green, the blue, the red, the magenta, which is very unique, and that beautiful pink. But let's kind of go through. So this one's the 5-foot.
Let's go through the size. Here's the 6.5-footer right here.
This one is our 6.5.
And this is in clear or multi, right? Okay.
That's right. Then we go over here, right next to you, the one that is gorgeously decorated with these beautiful Hallmark cards.
Beautiful? This tree
Isn't it
glows.
beautiful?
It just glows.
It does. This is our 7.5-foot. So if you're looking for something that you want to kind of nestle in that's a little bit bigger than a 6.5-foot, this is great. Or if you want,
there's a big 9-footer. Back here.
Back here we have our 9-foot. And
here it is in the clear, and here it is in the multi. Wow,
this is
that's
your
a lot of tree.
If you have the room and you have that high ceiling, this is a statement piece that you are going to create. Remember, you know, when you have your children, how fast did your kids grow up? They grew up like this in a heartbeat. You had 18 good family years at home, and then they went off to college, and they have their kids, and you're creating all of your memories around a beautiful Christmas tree. And this is one of those.
Memories, I think, harken back to Christmas. You
so
think of
true.
Christmas Eve and Christmas mornings, and that's what you're doing, making memories. This tree will be that memory. Now, so here's the prices. If you want the 5-footer, these are really good prices. Our Christmas and July sale price is just $139 or $23.17 a month with 6 easy payments. You have 6 months to pay. So by the time Christmas is here, it's all paid for.
And that's it. It makes it really nice. And I want to show you over here.
Okay, wait. I've got to go through the pricing.
Yep,
I'm in
go
the
right
middle
ahead,
of it.
honey.
The 6.5-footer is just $199 or $33.17 a month.
And that's that one, right?
That's the 6.5-footer. The 7.5-footer is just $279 or $46.50 a month. And then the big 9-footer back here is going to be $389 or $64.83. And Ginger, they've got tons of lights, tons of tips.
And we have so many things to talk to you about, but one of the things I want to
see pine cones.
Yeah, there are hidden pine cones. These are real pine cones that have been frosted with the whole entire tree. You have these beautiful berries that have also been frosted as well. They have that little bit of glittering, what's called like a gorgeous sugaring effect, which means like when you look outside, it has that little bit of glisten, that little bit of
freshly fallen snow.
It just gives me chills because it reminds me
freshly fallen snow by a street light, and you see the sparkle.
And you see it glisten. Well, I want to show you one of the great things that I love about this tree is how easy that it is to put together. Now I'm going to take this off and show you the innovation with this, with that quick connect.
So this is the 5-footer, 2 pieces,
Yep,
right?
This is that 5-footer, and I'm going to show you here really quickly from the very base. Just taking that out really quickly. Let's kind of remove that tree skirt really quick. And take that out of there because...
Oh, so there's the base.
Yep, that's the base that comes with it. And one of the great things that I love...
rubber
feet. So because I'm always setting my tree up on a hardwood floor, I don't want it to scratch my floor. So that's a really great thing. You have this push button that's right here so that you can easily fold this up. and store it up really nicely.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Isn't it nice?
Sometimes it's hard to get the base in the box.
Me too. I know.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those, which I would open it, and by the time I'd put my tree in, it would just be like this, and then my tree would be wobbly.
Right.
This clicks into position, and you cannot take it out unless you push that button.
Nice.
So there's that wonderful technology.
Okay.
You also have a super long cord, and which is
here.
really great. That's 9 feet 9 inches.
Oh, and this
and
is
there's
the on
that.
and off.
That's the on-off
Little
push
tap.
button, which
Okay.
means you do not have to go behind and unplug the tree and possibly ruin one of your precious little ornaments for years.
I've done that. Trying to get back
too.
behind there. Yeah.
I have too.
Okay, so
and let me show you
now
this.
that base is lit. Okay.
So now the base is lit, so you know that it's going on. This is that 360 connection in the pole. This is what you're looking at. You don't have to line up any like buttons, or you'd have to line up any cords or any like little patterns or anything like that. You simply put it on however you want to, just like this. Connect it into place, and it automatically goes on.
Bada bing, bada boom.
One of the great things too that I love about it, you don't have to thread through an extension cord for a tree topper. We give you this really nice plug. Yes.
Smart.
So if you look on the one in the center, we have a star up there. Could you imagine to run that up? What a pain that would be.
Yeah. Because those toppers just have a tiny little cord on it.
Yes.
So it'll reach right down there.
And while we're over here on this one, I really want to talk to you about one of the special things that Hallmark does.
Yeah, you guys give us some extras.
We do. We give you extra things. We don't only give you white gloves to continue doing the little fluffing, which, by the way, when you bring this home and you pull it out of the box, it will maintain 85% of its shape from the factory to your home. We give you the gloves to kind of fluff it up a little bit more.
White glove treatment.
And white glove treatment.
Love it.
We also give you, look at this. These are these little clips that go onto the branches, which I completely love and adore. They hold on to your precious cards or pictures of your grandkids.
You can put pictures, you can put cards on there. Hey, I have to tell you, this tree is very popular, especially the 5-footer. The 5-footer is going quickly. It's only $139. Maybe with a 5-footer, you can put that in a bedroom or in a sitting room, kind of a second tree option. So but now this is the big 7.5
This
footer.
is the 7.5. So let's kind of back up a little bit, since you're really looking at that 5-footer and you really, are imagining where I want to put this. Let's talk about dimensions a little bit, and let's talk about how many lights. So the 5-foot is going to have each individually hand-strung lights and clipped on, and then we do that beautiful flocking. So 250 lights on this. The base is going to be 32 inches. So if you're wondering, where am I going to put this? Is it going to fit? You can kind of measure your area and kind of get an idea. Then let's go to the 6.5 foot.
Okay, that's our second choice. And that, by the way, is $199 or $33.17.
And this is going to have double the amount of lights. So 500 lights. Okay, on this one. And as I was saying, that's that SureBright technology too, which is wonderful. So if one of those incandescent lights goes out, the whole strand doesn't go out, it all stays lit, which is absolutely a joy, because I have been the one that has searched for that doggone light that's gone out and tried to replace it.
That is great. You can never find the light because they're all out. One thing people are loving about this tree is the flocking. Sometimes in the past, flocking would end up all over the floor and it comes off. I don't see any flocking
and that's one of the great things
on the tree.
It is. So when you get this at home and you pull it out of the box, take it outside, give it a good shake for about 30 seconds before you do assemble. That's just from the factory to your home. Just, so that you get the extra from, jostling it around, getting and shipping. Then you're ready to go. You're ready to put it together, assemble it.
Really a quality tree.
Yes, it really is. With white gloves, you're getting those beautiful display branch clips, and you're also getting an activity booklet to do with the family too. And that's just an extra little added touch.
To create more Christmas memories. By the way, remember, you have a choice of clear or multi in all 4 sizes: the 5-foot, the 6.5, the 7.5, or the 9-foot. And then you said that sugarine gives it a spark.
Yes,
it's a beautiful tree.
It is one of the most gorgeous trees that I have ever seen.
It tends to glow from within.
It does. It's just like it's been plucked right out of a beautiful forest with those gorgeous pine cones. And then of course you're getting these, the sugaring that's done on these gorgeous little berries, the white berries. It's just that added little touch. There you can see those display branch clips that are on there as well. If you want to hang your precious ornaments on there, make sure they don't go go anywhere. Make sure when somebody kind of brushes by the tree, it doesn't knock them off, which is one of those fantastic things.
Love it.
But also cards, which makes it a great thing.
Don't you love the pine cones?
Isn't it beautiful? It's a gorgeous
Even
little
the
touch.
pine cones have the
I
snow.
know, I know.
Flock. And remember, you're not having to go cut the tree down. You're not having to tie it onto the roof of your car or try to get it into the back of your car and put it on the base. It's all done. It's easy.
all done
just
for
set
you.
it up. Oh, I have
easy.
a question,
Yeah.
Ginger. The taller trees, are these 3 sections?
So they are 4 sections. For
the big ones?
Yep, for the big ones, right.
Okay. The 7.5 and the 9.5 are,
right.
or 9 foot are 4.
And I wanted to talk to you too about the last 2, because the amount of lights that are strung on these is enormous. So you have 600 lights that are strung on that 7.5.
600?
Yes, 600.
How many on the 9 foot?
900.
Wow, you have a lot of lights. No shortage of light.
And then you have that tree topper plug, so that if you see that star that's way up there, I don't have to thread through a extension cord, which makes it really nice.
I've seen that.
I know, isn't it fantastic?
Maybe
it's so great.
It's so high rated, that tree topper
And that's,
plug.
you know, look, we center all of our holidays around this piece, a tree.
Yeah.
And you're creating those gorgeous memories that will last you a lifetime. How many sets of photos do you have for Christmas? You only have, right?
They're all
by the tree. And at Christmas time only comes once a year. And you think about it, it's like a birthday, you know? It's once a year. You want to make it. Yes, it is a birthday. It is a birthday.
Important birthday.
It's a very important birthday, you're right. But you know, you want to make it the best that you can. And Hallmark, who has paired with this #1 manufacturer of these artificial Christmas trees, has given you the gorgeous tree. Let's kind of go back here to the 9 foot again, because I really want to show you.
Let's give some people idea. I mean, for the 7.5 and the 9 foot, you're going to need kind of a high ceiling, that big entryway.
Yes, that big entryway.
And the 7.5 foot is perfect for some homes, but some of these new homes with the big entryway, you need the big 9
You
footer.
do. And by the way, that 7.5 foot for diameter, 48 inches at the base.
Oh, at the base?
At the very base. And then for the 9 foot, you're going to get 54 inches at the base and 900 lights.
Wow, You've really prepped on this.
I did prep for
I need
this.
to let you know, my producer, I'm sorry, what was that, Tony? The 9 foot is our most limited, okay? In both the clear and the multi. So if you're looking for the 9 foot, we have the fewest of those. Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Back to the 5 foot, my producer tells me the 5 footer has been really popular. There's a lot of places, you know, like my mom's 95 years old. She doesn't need a big tree, but it would fit into her small apartment very nicely.
And you know what?
In her room.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because Hallmark, you know,
I just turned it off.
Hallmark gave me one of the trees so that I could play with it and, you know, put it up in the house. And I took my old one and kind of compared. It took my husband and myself both to carry that old tree up. This one I can carry by myself, and I have a 6.5 foot. It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning with that flocking. I did exactly what we say. Go take it outside, shake it for about 30 seconds, let that additional flock fall off, and then assemble it. You know what? When you put it together, it's one of those Christmas trees that looks gorgeous the way that it is. You really don't have to add the little fillers if you don't want to. If you have an area where you want to put an extra tree and maybe put like just a little ornament on top, remember we do give you that plug for the tree topper, but you can leave this alone if you want to, because it's just gorgeous the way that it is.
Yeah, I love this.
I do too.
I just love it. It's so it's almost magical.
It is.
The snow has fallen in your home and the glow of the lights. It brings back so much memories. So many memories. And then what do you call it, the sugaring?
Yes, so the sugaring that we've done is a process where it looks as if it's fresh fallen snow. It has a little bit of glitter and glisten into it and shimmer and shine. So when you get the lights that are going to shine up right next to it, it's going to give it a little bit of an additional sparkle. There you can see how easy that it is to connect each one of them. And we give you the white gloves just to finish it off. It comes to you already about 85% completely in its shape, which makes it so fantastic. You're getting those wonderful display branch clips too, which I have used. I've used it to wrap ribbon around so the ribbon doesn't fall. I've clipped it into place. I've also used it for my pictures of my daughter from when she was born.
How old is she now?
She's 4.
Wow.
I know. And every year we do this little hand print of hers. Now she's too big to do it because it would be like the plaque of it would be like,
Yeah.
you know, 7 inches around in diameter. But
you know, my
it's
little
so
girls
fun.
are 31 and 25.
I know.
It goes quick.
I know.
You won't believe it. It just flies. You're already seeing that, but wow, there's a close-up of that flocking,
so
the
pretty.
sugaring. Look at the lights. Remember, you got the clear or the multi. I'm kind of a multi guy.